wonderful!
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the very 21st edition of the Good Bit Podcast. My name is Chris Moffat. I will be your host for this evening's events. I am the face that runs the place and your favourite party entertainer. And I'm joined today by three of my favourite people in the whole world. First of all, it's Ewan Ferguson, and he's back.
Hi.
Di Beethoven, I couldn't remember your nickname.
Di Beethoven?
Di Beethoven. Feeling good in this one?
Yeah, I'm not going to be sick halfway through this one.
Last episode, if you listened, I'm sure you did. Baby Driver episode 20. You had to stand up mid podcast and go, and then he went off and spewed.
Yeah. I was like,
My favourite part of that whole episode.
I'm a diehard fan.
My favourite part of that whole episode is you came back and you're like, I'm alright. Can I exchange my coat for some water? So you're good. You're feeling good because you just had a big rap thing.
oh yeah.
We'll touch on that in a second.
Okay.
Also, welcome back to the show. Michelle Grant's back. And also,
Hi.
Shaniqua Montez.
I can't remember.
Let's get a new one. It's a terrible one.
Okay, fucking hell, you give me one then.
The little Twix. My little Twix.
Twix.
Michelle Grant. And also joining us again, Ross Martin, Jesus Le Saviour. That's what you came up with.
That's shit as well.
That is shit.
Right, let's go for Buzz Lightweight. That's a good one.
Buzz Light what?
Buzz Lightweight.
Buzz Light.
Wait.
Oh, I think you were saying B. Buzz Light B.
Well, I didn't, so...
Okay, Buzz Lightweight. I can't hear in these headphones. Yeah, so we're all here today. Thank you all for joining me on the very special 21st. Everyone knows what happens when you reach the 21st. And we're here to talk about Spider-Man Homecoming
Fuck yeah, we are.
and many other ones. And I had to wait until Ross came home from his
Look
holiday.
at my socks.
No way!
Wearing Spider-Man socks.
Spider-Man socks for the podcast, or just
Just because
it's Tuesday?
Socks, yeah.
It's Wednesday. I hope everybody is well who is listening, and thank you for downloading the show on iTunes and streaming the show on Podomatic. And we're here. What?
That's such a good word.
Podomatic. We're here for Spider-Man because it's Ross's favourite Spider-Man, isn't
Yeah,
it?
we all know I'm a...
Why didn't you do it Ross then?
Okay. So, but first of all, let's do a review of the food that we just had, or you just had.
Yes.
We just went to a bar by the name of So Juicy.
So juicy.
Never heard of it in my life until now.
Yeah, well...
Tell us about it. What was your first
Well,
experience?
Ross, you tell us about it.
Well, it's a personal favourite of mine, and Michelle quite enjoys it too.
Sorry, Chris tickled me.
Basically, the most delicious wraps you'll ever eat in your life. That's pretty much it.
Actually, I'm pretty raging. Mine was a good solid 4.
Yeah, you didn't get it and you wanted on it, but they
Didn't get it.
didn't do it right. But you know, you gotta take the good with the bad. But mine's was good, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with mine. Good first time. I'm ready
Yeah.
for tomorrow.
You have it again tomorrow?
Yeah.
You're going to get something different or the same thing?
Yeah. Go get nudes.
Shout out to Craig McLean also.
Yeah, you love your wraps, we love you.
Nice. Craig's not been on the show in a while. I'd like him to come back. Yeah, so what did you have? I had a smoothie. Itchy Peachy smoothie. It had peach and it had...
What's the Itchy Peachy?
It was
was-
called Peachy Baby.
Same thing. 6.5 a dozen.
Itchy Peachy.
Itchy Peach.
Well, there was itchy peachy amounts of stuff in it. There was like strawberries, peach, each. And it was nice. What did you have?
I had a double wrap with tandoori chicken, Cajun chicken, bacon, mozzarella cheese,
Oh,
cheddar
man.
cheese,
Fuck yes, cheddar cheese.
garlic mayo.
Your voice is so clear on this microphone. What did you have out of
I had the exact
jelly
same
thing?
as sex
Juicy
as
thing.
June, but just a single because I'd already ate, so I just need a little something.
Little something?
Little something.
You know, how's your summer been, everybody?
Pish.
Michelle and I have been working on a film that we're going to make lots of money from. We've been doing that, and then you were on holiday, Ross was on holiday.
was on holiday.
I'm about to go on holiday. You've just, had diabetes.
Got
Yeah.
got
Just-
on it and worked.
got on it, worked.
That's what I've done, but I went on holiday too.
Yeah.
Not being on holiday, no plans to go on holiday. Maybe a wee trip to Arran with the boys.
Oh, I thought you meant to go see Aaron.
That's bashing Aaron.
I thought you meant to go see Aaron Dock in London.
No, like 2 summers ago, went to Arran to my friend Harif, if you're listening. Went to his granddad's gaff in Arran.
Harris a hot one, isn't it?
Shout out to Harry.
Harith.
Harry.
Congrats on being good looking.
Yeah. And Todd and Eddie and all the other boys, you know who you are.
My boys.
Shout out to all them. But yeah,
What's how funny is it that you've got other friends other than
You can
us?
imagine Eddie just sitting listening to us right now, like, oh.
I saw you were out with them the other day.
Huh?
I saw you were out with them the other night. Your other friends.
Yes, I was
Yeah.
out with
Here,
them.
that is heavy funny that you have other pals.
I know.
Everyone else has
No,
other
but-
pals
yeah,
like
but you're
that.
the only one I can't imagine having another group of pals.
Why?
I don't know.
Because you're so vital to
Because
our.
we've bonded you.
Yeah.
We've like
Yeah, you're out.
watched you grow up.
Yeah.
Like raised you.
But they watched me like grow up. Like, well,
Yeah.
they didn't watch me grow up. That's the thing. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, they
Yeah,
know,
let
they
you
know me
go.
as wee Ewan.
And then
Because
they
you
let
didn't
you
have
go and now they've
Ewan
seen
was telling me
you.
that I had puberty till I was like 18.
Yeah, no, I didn't. We
Well,
were
like
at college.
17.
We were
had
there.
puberty.
Yeah, when I started college, I was like, hey. Well, I wasn't like that.
Hi.
You sounded like me when you started college.
I thought you were just a mad cokehead when I first met you. Because when I first met you, like you were just sitting on like.
And
the
now
couch
you
or
know
something.
for certain that's true.
You were like sitting on like a wee bench thing, and I walked up to you and I was like, "Oh, I remember you from the day before." And I was like, "You're here for drama, aren't you?" And your eyes were like wide open. You were like, "Yeah." And I was like, "Okay, he's weird." And now he's just beautiful.
Chris was so formal, like the name's Chris, and shook my hand. I was like,
I sat next to you the first day.
Yeah.
I remember
You
I
didn't say a
had,
word.
I had lunch
I know.
with
Get nervous in crowds.
I had lunch with Chris and Brody, and I was like,
Yes, and Mason.
what have I applied for?
And Mason.
Yeah,
I thought-
everyone was actually
I
most
was like
of-
that. See, when I first
I thought everyone.
started, I was like, oh, no.
The only one that I thought
Everyone
was
apart
sound.
from you two and Craig.
Yeah.
But I didn't really like you.
Well, cheers.
I didn't really like you
I didn't
at
speak
all.
to you.
I was gonna say everyone except where about me.
I didn't speak to you.
Yeah, you didn't.
But I didn't know if I liked you or not. I thought you were a bit of a cunt.
Yeah, well I am, but
Well, he
No,
is.
but I thought you were like, oh,
I thought you were a cunt, and now I know for sure you're.
Okay,
a cunt.
actually, what I thought of you, you are.
So Ross, tell us about your holiday.
My holiday was
Where did you go?
Benicazine.
Don't know where that
What a
is.
day.
Yeah, I mean we've got a few minutes to go.
Fuck off, the both of yous. Especially you wee midget. Fuck.
Oh, so you was the one that started it.
I did not.
You were the one that made eye contact and went.
Right, I went to Benicazine. Okay, that's it. That's
I like
it.
listening to
Where is
stories of
Benicazine?
Benicazine is like 2 hours away from Barcelona. Drive.
We were dancing in the streets.
Actually,
Benicazine.
What? I was singing what he's singing.
It's like 2 hours drive away from Barcelona. And it's a music festival.
Nice.
Oh,
So it's not a place.
it is a place, but it's like tiny wee village, and then there's a music festival. And, like,
Okay.
there. That's
No,
pretty
it sounded like you had a great time. Tell us about it. As
well,
quickly as you
it
can.
had its ups and downs. Like where we were staying was just outside Benicazine, so we could go to the festival and back every day. And that was a bit of a fucking shithole, and it was so unorganised. Like we were walking about for like 5 hours trying to get our room keys, and like couldn't get into our apartment, and then couldn't get taxis anywhere and all that. So it was a bit all over the place. But the festival itself was brilliant, and I
Yeah.
had a good time with my pals. Like it was a good laugh.
Good.
But I realised that some of my pals are in fact just arseholes. Like I already had a suspicion that they were just pricks, but now I just get like fucking idiots.
Can I leave that in?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. They all know they're fucking dickheads.
Good, okay. So you had a good time all round?
Yeah, it was a good laugh.
Yeah, cool.
And seen some good acts and stuff like that.
So who did you see?
People that I seen that like I seen The View and like people I really liked, and then there was people I seen that I didn't expect to actually like that much, and I ended up having a great time. Like Liam Gallagher, I think he's a dick, but it was really good.
He
And
sings Wall of Glass.
Yeah.
Wall of
Good
Glass.
song. And then The Weeknd was fucking
I
brilliant.
love The
The
Weeknd.
Weeknd was
I
so
know you saw The
good.
Weeknd.
Aye.
I like the song.
Red Hot Chili Peppers were pretty fucking shit though.
I like the Weeknd song. Love to Lay. She loves to lay. I like that one.
Yeah, you do. You sing it
the
beautifully as well.
highway. I like that one. So I'm glad you had a good time. I'm away tomorrow to Tenerife, and I'm going to do an episode in Tenerife. So stay tuned for that, folks. Also, something that's happened over the summer, and it's been in terms of movie stuff. I don't know if you care about this, but in terms of movie release and stuff, it's been Comic Con.
Yeah.
And we've seen
A
trailers
lot of trailers.
for Thor, Ragnarok, Infinity War, and the big one, the behind the scenes of Star Wars Episode 8.
Did you manage to see the
was it
Infinity War
the
trailer?
thingy?
Yes,
I didn't see it.
I think so.
Justice
Thor-
League trailer.
Justice League, I know, is
Yeah.
another one. Justice League is another one. Thor is the one I think. Have you all seen Thor one?
Yeah, have you seen it?
Yeah. What do you think? I think it's like the next
Well-
big film.
I know.
I've not seen it.
It's
I've not seen
Thor,
Thor.
Thor's been like, I love all the Marvel films. Like, I've seen pretty much all of them. I love them all. But Thor's been the one that I've just never been as arsed for.
Well, the first two Thor films I've not seen. They're the only Marvel films I've not seen.
They're good, but they're just like you watch them because they're a
Yeah.
Marvel film,
Yeah,
rather than
yeah.
watching it because it's Thor. And then that one didn't really flick my switch. The trailer was alright, apart from the bit when the Hulk comes out. He's like, "We're friends from work."
Yeah.
All that I thought was brilliant. But,
There is also a rumour that John Cena is in Thor,
yeah, I seen that
but
one.
as John Cena, like
Yeah.
he comes out to fight Thor. If that happens, so
I don't think that's true.
Film
Surely
of-
not.
Film of the year
I seen
moment.
that as well on Facebook.
John Cena!
My favourite part about Comic Con this year, other than the wrestling stuff, of course, was they released a new Hardy Boys 2-pack. They had a, I don't know if they do this all the time, but the first thing I've noticed, there was like a deaf interpreter at the front, right? So there was the panel of all the people. It was like all the people from Justice League, Ben Affleck and stuff like that. And there's a woman and she's doing all the things like for the deaf people, right? I thought that
I
was
don't think it's that violent.
not a
it was violent. She was going,
I wish that the listeners could see this.
yeah, I know. It's on camera. But yeah, I was thinking that, and it reminded me of a story that I wanted to tell you. I don't know if it's funny or not, or if it's offensive, but I'm just going to tell you anyway. I was at McDonald's the other night, and you know, as students, we have a student deal at McDonald's.
Yes.
We can get a free McFlurry, a free cheeseburger, or a free something else. What is it? Meal thing?
Yeah, chicken.
Meal chicken. With a student card or a Unidays app ID thing. So I was thinking, I'm just going to get a McFlurry, I don't care. So I said to the woman, can I use my Unidays for a McFlurry? She goes, yeah, what kind? And I said, a crunchy one. And she typed it into the computer and she said, I'm not going to lie to you, I didn't hear what you said. So I was like, okay, crunchy. My first issue there is, why would she lie to me in the first place? I'm not going to lie to you, I would hope you wouldn't anyway, you're serving me food. And then two, my dad tried to make a joke and he was like, oh, it's okay, I don't listen to him either. And she goes, no, I'm actually deaf.
Oh.
And then it was dead. Like this right now. Like my dad was like, oh. And then like there was silence now because she has to put it through. Like because she has to redo the order because I've asked for something else. So like another 2 minutes. Radio's off. Waiting. Okay, thank you. And my dad drove away and he was like, sorry about that.
Wait,
Why
was
is a
she
deaf
was she
person
on
taking
the,
orders?
Yeah, why is she on the...
This is the issue I want to raise. What is wrong with McDonald's? They've put
Like, she should be taking the food out.
deaf people doing the drive-through.
Where the significant thing is you're only hearing the
And
order.
you can't even see their mouth, like, you can't
I
let
know.
them do anything.
I don't know. Maybe she's not fully deaf, but it's just the way that she was like, no, I'm actually deaf. My dad was like,
That's how
Maybe though...
Well,
it's
she
like,
wouldn't have heard him say
No,
that.
maybe it's like Gregor Duncan deaf, like...
maybe looking at her sort of thing.
No, but like, I
You
swear...
probably listened as well.
No, but like, Gregor's
Just to Gregor.
definitely not like full deaf.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no, I get
that woman you
He's
would know because
80% deaf in one ear.
yeah, exactly. So he's not full deaf.
I felt like
he's
saying
full
so.
deaf in one
It's
ear.
because I've heard him say it.
When she said that and she goes,
He's
I'm
not fooling anyone.
when she said, when she said, oh, I'm actually deaf, I just wanted to go, what? I stopped myself. I was like, that would have ruined
And
it.
if you're fully deaf, you've got that voice.
Like, no. Okay, let's move on. That's just a wee quick.
Deaf people aren't going to be listening.
I can
Very
say
good
it, my
point.
granny was deaf and had the voice.
Someone's just doing that for the podcast. Doing another thing. Right, so that's enough of an icebreaker.
Interpreter for the podcast. Facebook Live
It's
video is
me.
just someone signing.
It's me making it up. Okay, so let's move on. Spider-Man. Think he's the. So, Spider-Man: Homecoming is the brand
Imagine he's
new.
blind.
What?
Imagine Spider-Man was blind.
Oh,
Stuck in a web.
Swinging into shit.
I'm ready to get into this.
Right, here we go, boys. Spider-Man: Homecoming, 2017. Tom Holland, Michael Keaton, Robert Downey Jr., and Marissa Tomei. I never know how you say her name. Peter Parker, with the help of his mentor Tony Stark, tries to balance his life as an ordinary high school student in New York City, whilst fighting crime as his superhero alter ego, Spider-Man, when a new threat emerges. I can hear you whispering. Director John Watts, and it's based on. This is one of the few superhero films that's based a lot on the comic books because a lot of it's rewritten, like the older ones. It's getting like the basic stories there, but these like lots of wee things in this film kind of relate back to the comics. I've not read the comics, I don't know, but it's just that's what I've read.
Quite a few of them.
Go on, Ross, because it's your thing. Did you love it or did you hate it?
Well, can I just start by saying, still love Tobey Maguire and I still love Andrew Garfield.
Me too.
Because and you can't really compare this to it that much because this isn't an origin story and it's part of the Marvel universe and the other ones weren't. So it's a completely different. It's the completely different Spider-Man.
Yep.
And because I loved the first two, I was kind of grudging like I love Andrew Garfield. Fuck you for like Tom Holland, but it was fucking amazing.
He was so
I
good.
loved him because like it's not because it wasn't an origin story, and then because he was like. He was an actual teenage, like you believed that he was a teenager, like living a teenage life, whereas like Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield were barely actually, you could tell they were like 30 odd in real life, and you just didn't buy them as high school students.
Yeah.
But like, you completely bought into it, and the fact that he wasn't that good at being Spider-Man yet,
Perfect.
it was brilliant because like gave him like vulnerability, so when he was like out doing shit as Spider-Man, you were like, it was more intense because like, fuck, is he actually going to do alright here? Is he going to fuck it up? And then obviously since it was like really embedded in like the Marvel universe, like it was properly part of it. It was brilliant. And then I noticed a few Easter eggs and like the after credits scene and shit like that. Like it was just brilliant. And it was funny as fuck as well. And I loved it. I didn't really think I was going to like Zendaya, that bird in it.
Oh yeah, but she was
fucking brilliant. And then his
Is
pal,
that the one that's MJ?
Yeah. And then his pal Ned as well. He was like, because there's never really been like Spider-Man's best pal in the other movies apart from Harry Osborn and stuff, so it was a brilliant addition. It was good.
My issue with Andrew Garfield was that he was too hot.
It was too cool.
Tom Holland is fucking beautiful, but it works.
Because
this one works. Do you know what I mean?
The only thing that doesn't work with Tom Holland is his body.
Do you think?
No 15-year-old has that body.
Yeah, but he's Spider-Man.
Yeah, but
that's the point.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, he's like Andrew Garfield doesn't look like that.
Yeah, no, you're right. I agree because he's you seen his body? See that?
And he's meant to be 15.
Fucking great cheese on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's Spider-Man.
Yeah, I know, but Andrew Garfield doesn't look like that.
I love how they've obviously seen Tom Holland's body and auditioned and they went, right, we're getting his top off in this film. Do you know what I mean? And then there's the bit where he gets changed and it's like, we'll show a little bit of boxers and then we'll show him get his wee hat on and things like that. He's so handsome. I had another point.
Really funny. Like, I didn't expect it.
So I used to have a friend in high school called Frank Juna. Shout out to Frank Juna. And he reminded me so much of Ned. Or Ned reminded me so much of him. The way he was just kind of stoking about. You know the bit where they're in the school and then they see guys that Peter had taken out the night before. And they go, oh my god, there's those guys I tried to kill. Or they tried to kill me. And they jump behind the lockers and he's just, Ned's kind of like, what am I doing? It reminded me of Frank Juna. So shout out to Frank.
He just kind of walks. Like, he doesn't hide at all.
One of the highlights of the whole film was an Ed quote where it's near the end and he's in the room in the sort of library thing.
Guy on the chair.
And he goes, I am looking at porn. It's like took him so long to try. No, it's when you hang.
I said that was to see if that was you or Spider-Man. That's you.
You'd
just be
you're
sitting
the
there
chair.
like, I am looking.
No, it was the bit is when you think Spider-Man's done for because he's lost his cool costume and the Vulture's there. Oh, Michael Keaton was fucking brilliant.
Oh, we'll get to that.
Yeah, but
and love it.
Ned out of nowhere picks up his web shooter and just goes, "Fuck you," and then saves the day. I was like, yes.
Wait, no,
it wasn't even that point. That point was that was shocking. That
favourite quote of the whole film. It's like a news report thing, and there's a teacher. We can't afford to lose a student on a school trip.
Yeah.
Again.
That's the guy who Freaks and Geeks. The guy that played the teacher.
I don't know that.
Did you watch Freaks and Geeks?
No.
But yeah.
Ewan. Yeah, I liked it. I think I don't know. I think he might be my favourite Spider-Man.
He's up there.
Just because
there's only three of them.
I think he fits it.
Yeah.
Better.
Casting wise.
Yeah, casting wise. But I still think the first and second Tobey Maguire films are my favourite Spider-Man films.
Yeah.
But
that's fair.
I think this was a good setup. Even though it wasn't a setup, if that makes sense, like it wasn't an Origins thing. But I feel like it's setting up good things for Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree.
Um,
I felt like this was more of an Avengers film than a Spider-Man film.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why I feel kind of bad comparing it to
Yeah.
the first two Spider-Man franchises.
And that's not because like Tony Stark was in it. Do you know
No,
what I mean?
it's not.
It's just the way it
feel
was.
of it,
yeah.
that's another thing. Spider-Sense,
They've cut Spider-Sense.
but they haven't. Because the guy
There was a
said,
they said in an interview that
the guy said that they did do it, but he doesn't have it. Well, he didn't look
Okay.
like he had it. If that, because there's so many times
So what
where
is-
he didn't. Spidey sense is like he's
When
got
something
heightened
comes to
senses.
him, he can go like and catch the bullet and stuff.
Wait, he knows. Like, see, you know,
But
you
it
know
said
in
it
the
had
Amazing
Karen in the
Spider-Man.
suit. I like that. That was a good addition
Yeah.
as well, Cat, because he like had a pal in his suit and he could do his magic.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
sit
yeah,
on it, he
yeah,
didn't know
yeah.
how to do it. I was
But you know the Amazing Spider-Man, or the best example probably is the first Spider-Man film with Tobey Maguire and the fight scene
airplane.
with Flash
Yeah, and he goes,
and it's all like slow motion and stuff. Like, but in this film,
yeah,
like he climbs into his room and Ned's sitting in his room. He doesn't even
he
realize.
doesn't know. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
He's swinging. Vulture comes up, grabs him. Didn't even realize.
Fair enough.
But then I can't remember. It's like Kevin Feige or something like that. That he's like a big Marvel guy. Said that he does have it,
don't know.
but I don't know.
Did you see superhero movie? With Drake Bell.
Drake
Yes.
Bell,
He gets Uncle Ben shoots him his leather knees and he
Stick.
catches and he goes, "How the hell did you do that? Bet you $10 will do it again." And he shoots Kevin Hart in the hand. He's like, "Pay up!" Kevin Hart's like, "Ah!" Love that film.
Michael Keaton.
Michael
Mike
Keaton,
brilliant.
in love, fancy him, brilliant and everything.
The thing with him as the villain was like he still seemed like a family guy, like a normal guy.
Yeah.
So you empathise with
Had
him a
no
wee bit.
fucking clue though that that's who it was going to be when he went to the
Oh,
door. Like,
amazing.
Spoiler
Oh
alert!
my
Spoiler
God.
alert! Spoiler alert!
That's the best scene in the whole film.
And then he's in it all through the pictures. All he can do is stare at
Do
him.
you know?
Amazing.
Do you know what
So
my?
good.
Do you know what my first instinct was? Like when he opened the door, I was like, "Fuck, he's the Vulture's sussed everything out,
Yeah,
and
that's
he's
what I
went to the
thought.
house, and he knows that Peter Parker's coming there, and he opened the door, and that's what I thought when I seen him. Like
Yeah.
he's worked
He's
everything
worked
out,
it
and
out.
he's there waiting on him. That's not her dad, and then he just kind of was like, "Oh, come on in."
I
And
think
then
that's my
see
favourite
when-
scene.
see- no, my favourite scene's in the car when he reaches
Yeah.
round with the gun.
Same scene.
Yeah,
The dad scene.
yeah. But it's when he was like, gives him the chat, and I was.
Does he know? Does she know?
Does she know? Yeah. I was waiting on Peter Parker, like Tom Holland's character, just to fucking like bite back and say something back, but he's like, I've not got my suit, like I can't.
But then it's like Michael Keaton just using his authority.
Yeah, but the thing was, do you know what's funny? Like I was looking at it and watching it, and going, he's trying to get fired into this bird, and he just keeps patching her and like fucking
know.
up.
What did you make? What did you make of the bird? What did you make of Liz?
She's
I didn't think she was very good.
No.
I mean, she's pretty and stuff, but she's not.
She's not what a female like
Yeah.
love interest should be. In a
Yeah,
movie.
and I
think-
think, but she tried to
Not
tried
for-
to play a love interest, and she was terrible at it.
See when
She's
she got
"Oh, yeah,
like
it's
see
not
how
good."
she's not even going to be in the second one, or if there's a third one or whatever.
Yeah.
So like I'm glad that it didn't work out.
Yeah.
Not that it's a movie about
But
romance.
then at the end, when Zendaya just gives him that little look, and you're like,
Yeah, MJ.
you're
Mary
just
Jane.
gonna be.
Oh yeah, that as well.
See, she was
Why
so
didn't they just
funny,
call her
man.
Mary Jane though? Why I don't. Why?
Michelle.
it's
Her
not-
name is
it's
Michelle.
Yeah.
It's MJ. It might not be that she's doing that to be like they've done that for her to be like the
It's
new love
probably
interest. It's
just
probably
like
just like a
oh,
wee.
he might be.
A wee hint. Yeah.
I mean, like this could be, but it might not be. So just watching.
I remember my least favourite quote is when is Liz, she's saying like she's trying to tell Peter that she's moving to Portland or whatever it is, and she's like, "Dad said there's nice things in Portland, so that's cool." And I was like, "This is the end of the film.
I know.
You're pissed."
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
See, she was so funny. Zendaya, I didn't think I was gonna like her in it at all.
What else is she in?
It's fucking Disney. Like she
She was
did
on
Disney.
Shake It Up.
She's been in
Yes.
Disney for
She
years.
was a shake up.
So like I was like fucking Disney character and like a.
Just connected
This-
with
I
it.
was
Yeah.
It was her and Bella Thorne.
But she was really
Shake It
funny.
Bella Thorne.
Like see when she was like, "Why do you sit with us at lunch? Because I don't have any friends."
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
She's like, I'm not following you. I'm just very observant.
Yeah.
What are you hiding, Peter?
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
I'm just kidding. Nick Fury was originally going to be Peter's mentor in the film, with Samuel Jackson reprising his role, but they went with Tony Stark instead.
Is he not dead? Nick
That's it's
Fury?
the Avengers. Anything can happen.
I know,
Um,
but I feel I can't remember. I feel like last time I
I
seen
like.
him
I really like. Did you see both the after credits scenes?
Yeah, yeah. What did you make of him?
Captain America one was a bit pointless.
I was,
didn't I expected that.
I'm not that big of a fan of Cap.
See, I like the movies, but he's the most boring one. Like,
Yeah.
he's quite boring as a character.
But I like the one with Thingy.
It was because that's I know who the, like everyone knows who the villain's going to be in the next one.
Is he
like,
an
it's gonna be
Ultron?
It's going to be Scorpion because I just seen the big
Right,
Scorpion
okay.
tattoo.
Ah, right. Okay.
Scorpion's the one, and he's like got the big tail hanging that comes over here.
Nice. Great impression.
Yeah. And he's I think he'll be there was someone else in that the prison scene as well, but I can't remember who it was. Like there was a hint of he could be the next.
Mhm.
But see the guy that was like that made the zero gravity thing and all that. He's the Tinkerer.
Tinkerer, yeah.
I think, but the Tinkerer's an old man. He's like a young guy. Like
Yeah,
in the
just
comics,
change
he's
that
an
up.
old, yeah.
Yeah.
I
But
didn't.
he's like it never once said that that's who that is.
Yeah,
So why
I know.
else would that be like the? Because the Tinkerer, I remember reading the Tinkerer comic when I was a wee boy, and he sounds like a really boring villain, but it was so good. Like it was mad.
Yeah, well, yeah. I wonder how if they do Scorpion.
If
How-
they'll
how
have him in
they'll
a
do
big
it.
like a big cheesy scorpion suit or like
Surely not like
Nah.
in this day and age anyway.
it would be something like see the way they've done the Rhino in the Amazing Spider-Man 2
Mhm.
in the big metal suit. I think it'll be
maybe
something.
Yeah,
like
it
that.
looks weird.
Maybe it'll be the Tinkerer that makes it. Also,
Good thinking.
yeah. See, Shocker. That's the guy with the
Yeah. Why was there two
Thing.
shockers?
And I shout out to wrestling. He went, "What is this? Pro wrestling?"
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I thought that was a bit
Pointless.
pointless having.
Because that could be a good villain.
Yeah,
another
yeah, yeah.
so elsewhere. Because see, the Vulture was never like one of the big Spider-Man villains or Marvel villains.
Mm.
So I was when I heard it was going to be the Vulture, I was like,
Well,
really
it was going to
random,
be
but brilliant.
Green Goblin at first, and Matthew McConaughey was going to play it,
That would
Really?
be brilliant.
and then it got changed.
But the Green Goblin, we've seen that twice done.
Exactly.
Well, Tobey Maguire's was good, and then
Yeah.
Dane DeHaan's was fucking shite.
I hate him.
I hate him so much.
I hate
I
him.
don't like his acting
My
at
least
all.
favourite actor, Dane DeHaan, and there's a new film coming out called Valerian
Well,
with the
sounds-
two worst actors in the world.
And
Do you know Jesse Eisenberg's not in it? So.
Apparently, Rihanna's
Fuck
actually,
you, Jesse Eisenberg.
Good
Fuck
in it.
you.
Rihanna's not really that bad, to be honest, but it's the fact she's in it with them too. It's like they've just went, right, fuck it, let's just throw every. No, don't say idiot, but you know what I mean. Like,
Just-
Well,
Cara Delevingne should stick to what she's
well,
good
listen.
at.
I'm
She's
not gonna
getting,
go see that
shoehorned
film.
into
She's
movies now, and it's
terrible.
like
I'm not gonna go see that film because of Cara Delevingne and Dane DeHaan, two people I hate in this
Dane
world.
DeHaan.
But then, if I do go see it, it will be for Rihanna, and when I see it, I'm going to go, this is what I came for.
She looks heavy good in it though.
What's
like-
how long have we been recording?
30 minutes.
That's took me a while to say, like, put in how much I hate Jesse Eisenberg.
30 minutes between...
That's just me just first said it. Usually I say it a good 4 or 5 times by now.
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
yeah, that Valerian.
Now I'm filled with fucking overwhelming rage though, 'cause I'm just thinking about it.
The two main parts that they play, that Cara Delevingne and Dane DeHaan play, they're meant to be like the best like agents or whatever,
And
like detectives or whatever they
In a
are.
galaxy or whatever.
Uh-huh. But it's Dane DeHaan and Cara Delevingne.
Dane DeHaan.
I actually quite like Dane DeHaan.
Nah.
I think he's alright.
He's my
I absolutely hated him as Harry Osborn, especially when you're going from James Franco.
Do you know what? I didn't even click until earlier on that I was Dane DeHaan.
That played.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
he's
only
fucking
interview I've
shit.
ever seen him in, and he's like, oh, yeah, I often get compared to Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
So I guess that's a good thing.
He's shite in Chronicle. He's shite in A Cure for Wellness.
I like he's good in Chronicle. I like Chronicle. Chronicle's a good.
Chronicles it's quite a it's an entertaining movie, but it's so all over the place with like, cause it's too like I know when you do like found footage handheld stuff, but that's too all over the place.
Made
like,
me angry, that film.
I've not seen A Cure for Wellness, but I thought it looked really good.
It was a good.
I just
really
didn't
good
like it.
idea.
It was not my
It
thing.
was a really good idea. See, it really annoys
You might
me.
like it because it's quite weird and it's quite, what's the word, surreal. But actually, this isn't my
I
thing.
just wanted to watch it because the trailer reminded me
Yeah,
of Shutter Island.
Yeah.
See, it really annoys me when you hear about a movie that's a really good idea and then you watch it and it just annoys you because it's not done very well.
Mhm.
Like we watched one that was it last night? Night before? It was called Before I Wait or Before I Fall,
Before I Fall, yeah.
and it was like this girl dies and then she keeps reliving the same day until she works out what
How
it
to
was,
live the
how to live the
perfect last
perfect
day.
day
Okay.
and all that. And it was such a good idea and there was loads of really good moments in it, but it was just pretty shit, like,
The
overall.
acting in it was really good.
Yeah, and it was just all of it overall. Like there was so many good things about it, and then you were just a bit disappointed. Like, but I don't know what it was missing.
See, I don't know. I think it fell a bit in the middle. Like it was a bit.
Because you got to a
shit.
point we kept
But
saying,
I
"Where's
think
this
it's
story
because
going?"
You don't know where it's going to go, and then when
Not in a good way
when
as
you
well.
finally like get to the end of it, and
They could have got
I
there
was sit-
so much quicker.
I was sitting and I was like, right, okay, that's why that happened. So I think the end, like, I don't think it was a bad movie. I
Halston
just think
Sage,
in
that's
the
the one.
middle it just
That
kind
one.
of falls a bit
Huh.
because it's like redoing the same thing
Ah,
over
yes.
and over, and you're like, this doesn't have to be here. They could have got to the end and so much faster.
Okay, that's Before I
But,
Fall.
Yeah, it's not a bad film.
It was just a. I just
Like, I
thought.
quite liked it.
Right. Anyway, back to Spider-Man.
Can we just quickly? I just want to say one thing. I know you spoke about it in the last one, but can I just cream over how fucking amazing Baby Driver
We'll
was?
do it after Spider-Man.
There we go. That's all I want to say. It was
Okay.
fucking incredible.
A few more facts about Spider-Man. Okay, in the comics, Flash Thompson was a burly football player, and this was updated
that's-
to make him a wealthy, smug character to fit modern portrayals
That's
of bullies.
that's what I really liked about Flash, because
The
it
guy
was
from
like,
Grand Budapest Hotel.
because
The
yeah,
guy.
like he's in the last two movies he's been this like stereotypical jock bully guy.
Yep.
But this he was like who like but previously he's been like picks on the wee kids or the geeky kids or whatever. But in this one he like ran in the same kind of social circle as him.
Yep.
It's
Rather
quite
than, like,
funny.
Yeah. Whereas Peter's Parker.
Yeah. When I say penis, you say Parker. Aunt May's car number plate is AMF 1562. AMF stands for Amazing Fantasy. 15 is the issue number of the comic book, and 62 is 1962, the year that Spider-Man first appeared. Nice little Easter eggs in there.
Oh, she's hot.
I was going
I was about to say, how do you feel about her being that young?
Oh, she's
I
so
liked
hot.
It. I liked it because he's so young, and it was like they had such a good relationship
Yeah.
that way. And like,
Also-
see when she was helping him getting ready for homecoming and all that, I was
Yeah.
like teaching him to dance and shit. I was like,
Yeah, yes.
that made it more believable that he's just an everyday teenage
And it's not
guy,
like it's
and-
not the relationship between someone and their mother. It's like it is an aunt sort of
Yeah.
thing who teaches you how to tie a tie.
And also,
And
like, she could have been a bit older. You
Probably.
didn't have to think she was hot.
Yeah,
She was there
very true.
for people to be like, oh, she's hot.
yeah,
Even though they were like, she was so good and they had a great relationship.
Yeah.
You could have that relationship with an older aunt. Do you know what I mean? Like,
But
yeah. Fair enough.
I like though at the very end when he's in his room and then
That's the bit. Ah,
Yeah.
I like that so many people know. Like, not so many people, but
yeah.
like, he's got the
Oh,
pal.
I
and then-
completely forgot that she found out.
Yeah.
That's like the first time Aunt May ever. But
I
like
like
the way
that.
she said it was so like comedic, but
Yeah.
like not taking the piss sort
Yeah,
of.
it was
It's like genuinely shocking.
Mm.
What the fuck? What are you doing?
Yeah.
I just thought it was
Get
great.
off.
Yeah, she was great.
She was brilliant. Do you know what I think could happen? See how what happened in Michael Keaton was her dad? I think in future one of the villains could try and get with Aunt May.
Oh, that would be good. I'll get with
But
that.
before you know that they're a villain,
Yeah.
The guy
so,
that
like,
played.
get together and then you're like, oh, he finds out like,
It's
oh,
definitely going to be Scorpion, but every single movie has, like Spider-Man movie there's ever been, apart from Tobey Maguire's, there's been 2 or 3 villains at least.
Yeah.
In fact, no, there was only one in Lizard. The Lizard in Amazing Spider-Man. one.
yeah,
But I think but that one there was 3 in that one.
yeah.
What was it? Tinkerer, Shocker, and Vulture.
Vulture.
I think the next one will be Scorpion. Someone else as
And-
like a main villain,
And Two-Face.
and then like a wee
Oh,
sidekick
maybe
one.
Tinker.
Maybe Tinkerer again.
The guy that played Flash received death threats
Why?
for being a bully. And if Michael Keaton turned the part down, you all get one guess. Who was second in line to play Vulture?
I know this.
I don't know.
I don't know. Who that? Do you want me to do? Who
You bet you would-
who
you
would
would-
have liked to have seen.
Yeah, go on. 5, 4, 3,
Oh, I don't
2,
know. Give me a sec.
I
1.
don't know.
Jackie Chan.
So young!
So young.
Who?
You're gonna get your ass kicked, Kenji. Mark Hamill.
Mark Hamill, really? That would have been good.
Mm.
Who's
Because
that?
his,
Luke Skywalker.
but
Oh, right.
he's to me because I don't watch Star Wars. Is Joker's voice.
Yeah, but
And he's-
can you imagine Luke Skywalker as Vulture? Chandler Riggs, who plays Carl in Walking Dead, auditioned for Spider-Man. He was second choice.
Oh, really?
There was-
What?
Who else was it that
Actual?
that what's his name? Something Keir Gilchrist. He auditioned for it. I think.
So did Cillian by
And
Cillian Murphy.
Nat Wolff.
Audition for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
Oh, no, the Shocker.
Because he's far too old.
Cillian Murphy. He didn't get the Shocker.
Or he just didn't take it, I don't know.
Because of what I could have got it.
What about
Because he was so forgettable.
what about Stan Lee's cameo?
Yeah.
Right, and this film is one of the 4 Stan Lee cameos that they filmed in one day, just in case he dies. Alongside cameo appearances in Doctor Strange, Guardians 2, and the other one that's
The
next,
best-
which we're assuming is Thor.
Honestly, the best of all time when it comes to Stanley cameos, because I know he's in every single one.
Yeah.
The only one he's not in is the Daredevil series. Is
Mhm.
that not right?
I don't know.
He's not in the Daredevil. But
And the Ben
Film-wise.
Affleck
no,
film.
but the best one, the cameo is in Amazing Spider-Man 1, Andrew Garfield, and he's
Yeah.
listening to classical music. He's doing that, and this table's going to hit him in the back of the head, and he sings that way and all that. That's the best one, hands down. But they're all really good. Like, what's the other one? It was really good. He saves someone, does he not?
And I think it's the first Spider-Man or
He
something. like that.
pulls him out the way of a rock fall.
Yeah, he's got some good ones.
I fucking love Spider-Man.
At the,
I should play Spider-Man.
at the beginning of the film, when Peter Parker and Tony Stark are in the limo, Peter is wearing a t-shirt that reads, "The physics is theoretical, the fun is real." This is a quote from The Big Bang Theory. So he's wearing a
Did
Big
you
Bang
not point
Theory.
out his t-shirt to me? He was like, what does his t-shirt say?
So it's
There you
basically
go.
like the same thing. It's about smart people who are on the earth and like
Yeah.
superheroes.
I really liked
Peter
all
Parker.
that found footage stuff at the start. as well.
Awesome. Yeah,
Do you know what really
cool.
annoyed me about that though?
Because when he opened the door for him to give him a hug, he was like, "Am I giving you a hug?"
Someone just give me a go.
He's like, oh, we're not there yet. It's, oh, okay, yeah. What really annoyed me about the self-tape of Peter Parker, why did you show us that in the trailer? Like, that's something that you could have just kept for the movie and it would have been even better, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh my god, this amazing thing just happened.
Yeah. Okay, he's big now, gotta go.
Gotta go. Yeah. Anything else about Spider-Man? Let's throw it in there. Last minute things. I loved it. One of my favourite superhero movies ever. And it's one of my favourite films of the year so far. And I think Tom Holland is an incredible Spider-Man. I don't know. I've seen the film twice now.
So sexy.
And I don't know. He is very sexy. And I don't know if I prefer him to Tobey Maguire. I think Tobey Maguire is my favourite for sentimental reasons.
No,
But
that's,
I don't know.
The thing
I
is,
thought it was
I
so
can't,
good.
people are saying
I feel like
favourite
I
Spider-Man
can't
stuff.
remember
To me, it's like you're picking your favourite Joker. Like, they're all so
Yeah.
different and they're all part of different things. Like,
Yeah.
like the
Different
DC
types and
universe, and then there's like Heath Ledger's.
Yeah.
So, and then it's the same with this. Like, there's Tom Holland as a Marvel Spider-Man, like
Yep.
in that universe. And
Dane
then there's just
DeHaan, Michael Keaton.
like individual franchises and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, that's Spider-Man.
Michael
Done.
Keaton's done DC and Marvel.
Oh, I've got one more thing about Michael Keaton.
What other actors have done that? That's a good question.
Here's a question. So here we're going to play a good old-fashioned game of.
There's someone.
Oh wait, here.
Sorry. I was-
Good old-fashioned game of F, marry, kill.
Ooh.
F, marry, kill. Batman, 1989. Birdman or Vulture.
I've not seen Birdman. I've got it.
Well, they're all Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
What do you like best? Who
Fuck,
would,
marry, kill.
yeah. Who would you
gotta
kill?
marry the Vulture because you'd end up.
Who would you marry?
watching- Did you see his gaff? in the
Yeah,
movie?
no.
But you didn't marry Batman. isn't it?
Marry Batman.
I'd kill Birdman, marry Batman, and fuck Vulture.
Yeah, I'll tell you
Yeah,
that one.
that's-
Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, well, there's Spider-Man done and dusted. Thank you, everybody, for listening. But we're not finished the episode yet.
You might know this. We've just discovered. Well, we're speaking about how Michael Keaton's done both DC and Marvel. That's like playing for Celtic, then going to Rangers. Like that's.
I don't
Big
know.
deal.
I don't know who else.
What,
has done it.
what else? What other actors?
I don't know, but we'll probably be able to find it. But while you do
I know
that,
William Dafoe was going to be. He was going to be up for the Joker at one point.
and it's now time for the good bits, random, cliched, top 5. Summer edition, random top 5 summer songs. Number 5, Somewhere Down in Texas by George Strait. Anyone know who George Strait is?
No.
Absolute hero. Number 4, Cool for the Summer, Demi Lovato.
Oh, good song.
Number 3, Not Letting Go, Tiny Temper. Number 2, it's a tie with What Time Is It and All For One from High School Musical 2. And my favourite summer song, All Summer Long by Kid Rock. Thank you for listening to the impromptu, cliched, overdone
That's such an
top 5 on the podcast.
So Chris.
What am I looking at?
No, like he's done both.
Done both.
Ben
He was in the worst Daredevil, the
Ah, I
worst
see.
movie of all time, and then
There is him.
I thought there was.
He was Batfleck.
Oh, hang on. There's one.
Batfleck. Very nice.
Ryan Reynolds, Deadpool, and Green Lantern.
Yeah, good one.
The Green Lantern also a fucking terrible movie.
Deadpool, awesome movie.
Oh,
Deadpool's brilliant.
no, no.
Anyway, summer songs. I've got two this year's summer songs. I've got two that just got in my head. I Got You by Duke Dumont.
Sing it.
It's long, it's catchy. It's played in the steel drums.
Okay. Okay.
And then, what was the other one? It's Easy Love by Sigala.
Nice. You get any summer songs, lad?
The Sound.
There you go.
1975.
What's the
I'd
one
say
with
that as
the-
well because we went to see them last summer, so it makes me think of like going to see them.
But what's the one with the music video and it's all like the heat? Like, see when a
When
camera.
I met you
is
in
that not
summer.
Route 94? Yeah.
My love.
Yeah, no,
My
that's the one.
turn.
Because these are like songs you hear on holiday, like on repeat.
Yeah.
Despacito and When I Was on Holiday, that's all you
My
hear is
turn.
pain in the arse.
Okay, lovely.
I'm
And
also
I'll-
starting to hate Disney songs because straight across my work's Disney stores open up.
Oh really?
So like they've been putting all this stuff in over the last couple of days and it's just fucking Under the Sea. Constant and Frozen and shit like that. Doing my
Under the sea. Okay.
I know all the words to it now, like legit. Because you just fucking repeat.
Ewan, are you ready?
Yeah.
It is time for Ewan's Misery Corner.
Hello, everybody. I'm I don't know.
Pretty content this week.
Pretty content. No, that miserable.
Ewan's Content Corner.
I don't know. Is there any questions being sent in?
No,
For
but
any problems?
well, we have questions for the next segment, the mailbag segment. We don't have any questions for you.
Any questions for the... That's okay. We're saving them all for another time. That's what I meant to say.
Nothing to complain about.
Nothing in particular to complain about.
We probably have stuff to complain about tomorrow.
Postman Pat, and his black and white cat. Early in the morning, just as day is dawning, he picks up all the post bags in his van.
Welcome to the Good Bit Mailbag Special. First question is today: could Spider-Man be black?
Yeah.
Legit.
I'd
the
like
first
to see
question.
that. There is a black Spider-Man.
Miles Morales.
Uh-huh.
And his uncle was played by Donald Glover in
Yeah, so it was.
Yes, he was.
So it was.
in Homecoming.
I should just say, could Spider-Man be black? If so, who should play him? That's the full question by Brian in London.
Well, Donald Glover was up from at one point and then he got told he was too old. Which
So
is
that's why
true.
he's-
And that's why he got in the movie and then obviously Miles
He's doing Han
Morales
Solo,
is
isn't it?
going to be his nephew, is that?
But he
he's a lot
seems
younger.
quite young,
Your
yeah.
one's a
So.
good shout.
RJ Kyler.
Who's
He's a
that?
really good shout. He could be a really good Spider-Man. The guy that was in Me, Arrow and the Dying Girl, the black guy,
yeah.
played the Blue Power Ranger in the new Power
Oh,
Rangers.
really? Okay.
He'd be, after seeing the Power Rangers, he plays like this geeky kind of guy.
Oh,
He'd be a,
Definitely
he'd be a
be
brilliant Spider-Man, I think.
Timmy.
Timmy. Timmy Chum.
Shout out to you.
I was going to try and say his second name and I
Shout
don't know
out
how
to
to say
Timmy.
it.
What about Boyega?
Too old.
Too old.
Oh,
And too masculine, like
He's too,
ooh,
like, he's a
BC,
man.
Yeah,
Jump out.
Oh, I
man.
love him.
him. That's RJ Kyler.
But then
Okay.
again, it's hard to get a black guy that's young.
the wee boy
RJ
in
Kyle.
Stranger
No,
Things.
but do you know what I mean? Like,
He's
they're
just
all...
he could be the nephew, like the.
Yeah,
He could be
no,
Miles-
that is the
Like, even young
yeah.
black
Yeah.
Is that
guys
his planet?
seem like they're really
No,
young.
no, but that's
Possibly.
who, like, Miles
Sorry.
Morales is the Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Is the new Spider-Man. So,
he could play it.
and that is the guy that Donald Glover played.
Yeah, but he could.
It's
He's
the
just too
nephew.
young to play Spider-Man, but he could play Miles Morales.
Yeah, you could play. Yeah.
So
if
that-
they
that
kill
bit-
off Tom Holland, which they might do, they might do.
Or if Tom Holland dies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but they might, you never know. They might kill.
They might.
Say
And
that.
because they're saying he's young, and if they introduce him soon, but just not as the new Spider-Man, it could be him. Yeah, maybe.
Because Jaden Smith could have been a shout.
Jaden
But
Smith.
He's a bit too cool.
He's too cool.
Like, do you know, like you couldn't believe
Yeah.
him as like a geeky high school.
Yeah.
The thing
And
with Miles
he's too much
Morales.
as like a wee stick.
Yeah.
The thing with Miles Morales is as well, he's not black. Well, he is black, but he's half black, half Hispanic or something like that.
Yeah.
So they wouldn't maybe go for someone full black. I don't know. I don't know.
Ned.
Okay, so thanks Ben. Thanks Brian for your question.
Cheers, Brian.
Next question. Hey, good bitters. Any Linkin Park memories? I was a huge fan and was genuinely devastated when I heard about Chester passing away recently. Thanks for the great shows, and that's from Mary in Manchester. Linkin Park are a band,
Yeah.
and the lead singer Chester has just passed away recently, committed suicide, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tragedy.
Yeah, any Linkin Park, were you a fan of Linkin Park when you were younger?
See,
I listened to it, but
yeah, it was. I wasn't a diehard fan of that, but I thought they were good and respected
good
their
music.
music.
you
And
know what's heavy sad though?
Man
See, if you
memories.
listen to their songs now,
they're just all about
you know how fucked up he was.
like
Yeah.
it's just the lyrics.
Like he definitely
His
always
old
wanted
interviews
to
and
kill
shit, he
himself.
was just saying like that he basically wanted to die. And
I've become so numb.
he like cries for help and just he got nothing.
Yeah.
And just, you think his bandmates and
Sad, like he was so famous and obviously never, like he obviously cried, like said, cry for help so
Yeah.
much. And
yeah.
I've never been a
me-
huge fan, but I
Memories
obviously-
is just, see their song with Jay-Z. I just remember when that came out, that was just on repeat all the time. I had it on repeat all the time. Encore, do you want more?
Yeah.
Du- du- du-
And in the end as well. That's probably the most
Yeah,
famous one.
aye.
I tried so
Pretty much my memories. I
hard.
wasn't a huge fan, but
Yeah, me
some of
neither.
my pals were massive fans
Yeah.
as well.
It's a shame about what happened. Next question. Harry in Bristol asks, if you could choose one singer to join you on the battlefield, who would you select? I certainly would select Harry Styles.
what's that?
Because of Dunkirk.
Kanye would somehow.
Kanye!
He would get you out there somehow.
Eminem.
You know.
Eminem would turn it into a rap battle.
There you go.
No, Kanye's probably escaped war zones before known his fucking mad life.
I would take with me Timberlake. Because he would dance and they would be all distracted and then I
Yeah.
would kill them.
I just love Justin
I'd
Timberlake.
take Chief Keef. Chief Keef,
Who's
rapper,
Okay.
lives in Chirac. Nobody know Chief
What
Keef?
the
Do you know Chief Keef?
Is that guy with the lisp?
No, Chief Keef. He's a mad.
Who's the guy with the lisp?
Was he on like?
Chief Keef. He's
He was on
mental.
Tyler's
Some-
Got
Tyler-
Talent
yeah.
or something.
Someone tweeted about him, and he triangulated the guy's location, and within an hour he was dead.
Oh yeah, I'd take Chief Keef. Come on, me and you. Was it?
Mon, we'll
Would
take
you-
you in the battlefield.
Why is he in prison?
He's from Chicago, because the rappers didn't know it was him. It was him.
Who do you
He
know?
said it was him. He's rapped about it.
Next
Oh
question.
my god. Oh my god.
Next
Oh
question.
my god.
If you were able to be a sidekick for any superhero, who would it be? And that's
None.
from Rebecca from Perth.
No, that would be
None. Why?
a superhero.
You would just be the superhero. You wouldn't want. Because Robin is so gay.
What stupid fucking question, Becca?
Who's Rebecca? What a bitch.
And what a terrible name. I just love that name. I love Rebecca.
I bet you she's a vegan.
Sorry, just to piss all over your question and life, but it was just.
We love you.
Yeah, we do. But
Okay, let's move on. In the last episode, one of the favourite parts of the last episode is when when Aaron told us about the time he met Biffy Clyro. It was take your son to work day or something, and his mum works in the Perth thing. So he went and he met Biffy Clyro. So we've got some questions about that.
Press conference.
Derek in Edinburgh says, any funny stories from meeting celebrities or being at live concerts?
well, many from being live concerts.
Go on then. You ever met a celebrity? Or
I have. We all know this. I've met Ed Sheeran outside Greg's.
I didn't know that.
Did you not know that?
Yeah.
Are you kidding on?
I've never heard that, no.
Spoke about it plenty. Yeah. Like,
Did you really?
He's got a picture as
I've got a
well.
picture.
I don't know this.
I met Greg outside. I met Greg outside Ed Sheeran's. I met Ed Sheeran outside Greg's. I was going to see him that night, and I was in town just during the day, and then went to Greg's just across the road to
Yeah.
ABC where I've seen him.
Look at the
Yes.
shape of you.
This was like
This early days.
this must
Depressing
have been
days. Knife days.
6
Yeah.
years ago or something. I think it was one of my first ever gigs.
Okay, cool.
Um,
You've been at loads of gigs.
I've been to it a lot. Yeah.
I've been to like 2 in my life.
I've seen in Benixine was the 15th time I've seen The View.
The 15th time you've seen that one act.
Yeah,
You must like The View.
no, they're alright.
Yeah. How are your seats?
I had a good view.
Yeah,
Yeah.
have a good view. You've been to any concerts or met any celebrities soon?
I've been to a few concerts. Do you know, I remember that I met John Barrowman once.
My pal's got his name tattooed on his arse.
And it was at Children in Need.
I have seen that.
And I was handing him a cheque. And he was asking me a question or something, but I was just looking at his eyes. They're so blue. Like,
John Barrowman, you're so beautiful. Nobody deserves you.
How about you, Michelle?
Who was it you met and you were like, I love your work?
I met Rizzo Kicks.
George Mackay.
George Mackay from
Fantastic Mr. Captain. What's it called? Captain Fantastic.
Fantastic Mr.
The guy
Captain.
that was up. George Mackay?
No, that's Viggo
No, that's
Mortensen.
Viggo Mortensen.
Yeah.
He's
Captain
in,
Mr.
he's in
Fantastic.
Sunshine on Leaf. Sunshine on Leaf and something else. What's he in? You know George Mackay?
Yeah, I know he is.
I seen him whilst I was seeing John Boyega in Wojciech.
Did you meet him? Did you say hi?
Did I meet John Boyega?
Well, no, did you meet the other guy?
I said, oh, big fan, mate.
Big
Big
fan.
fan, bro.
Big fan. I met
I think everyone from East Kilbride has met John Hanna. And every single time you get in a taxi, says, "Oh, what do you do yourself?" I study acting. I gave John Hanna a lift once. Every time, so fuck off. Yeah, no, I don't know he is.
George Mackay. What else is he in? Pride.
You met any celebrities, Michelle?
I've actually never met any celebrities.
Or any famous people or anything? I think it's over. I used to go to like autograph signings and stuff when I was younger, but it feels
The
overrated
only
now.
person I've ever met that could be classed as famous is Fugitive, and I don't know if you know who that is.
I don't know who that is.
No.
Do you not?
No,
Do you
but I
know
just
the
laugh
singer?
because he's
Every
Fugitive.
13-year-old girl was in love with him, and he was shit.
Oh, right, I need to show you Fugitive.
No,
I've
I
met
met Rizzo Kicks, so kind of pricks.
Rizzo Kicks.
Yeah.
A little fun fact about the good bit in case anybody cares. There was a time when I was looking for a new theme song for the show, and I was thinking, can I just use any song ever, or do I have to pay for it? Turns out you have to pay. But I wanted to use Rizzo Kicks "Skip to the Good Bit," because then the theme song would go, and then let's skip to the good bit, and then the show would start. But that never happened.
I was seeing that was another one I went to see then when I was really young, and
You liked Rizzo Kicks, didn't you? You were a big fan.
yeah, when I was like 13, 14,
Yeah.
something like that, and then I went to see them, and they walked past and I shouted. I was like, "Oh, he shook my hand," and I went, "Can I get a picture?" And he went, "I'll be back in 2 minutes." He just never came back. So, but I don't know if maybe they just forgot, if they were busy, and then went and see them. They were actually pretty good.
Yeah.
They were really good. Cool guys. They're nuts on stage and stuff like that. So it was
One time, boys that went to my primary school, their stepdad was Nacho Novo.
Really?
Yeah, and he was at my school's Christmas fair.
Nice. Former Rangers player.
I've met a lot of footballers,
Yeah.
but that's.
I wanted his autograph, and then after we went home and my dad gave me this card, and it was like a Christmas card, and it was like, "To you and Merry Christmas from," and I thought it said Mrs. Nicol. I thought it was my head teacher, and I was like, "Why is my head teacher getting my Christmas card?" But I was like, "No, it's Nacho Novo." I was like, "Oh."
Cool, that's cool. I like that. I've met loads of wrestlers because I used to go to wrestling autograph signings and stuff. Best story I can remember is there used to be a thing you used to do, fan interaction, when you came to the UK, and it was synonymous with just meeting all the sort of pure random wrestlers that never really get any TV thing. It was pretty cheap as well. It didn't really matter who you met. You just, some people came out and you got autographs and that was you. But this one occasion they were in Glasgow and like all the biggest stars just came out, right? And all just sitting in a row. There was like people I don't like the Hardy Boys, Ric Flair and Rob Van Dam and all this, right? And Ric Flair is
You met all them?
so Ric Flair's like an old wrestler from the 70s and 80s and stuff, and he's considered one of the greatest ever. And he's synonymous with being a bit of a dick, like in real life. So I've got this replica World Heavyweight Championship belt I got when I was 13, right? 13th birthday. And I was like, I'm just going to get them all to sign this belt. So Ric Flair's fuzzed up, and I'm obviously starstruck with all these people here, these childhood heroes of mine. And I'm standing, I said to Ric Flair, I was like, can you sign my belt? He didn't even fucking look at me. So I was like, right, that's my confidence shook, right? So he gave me the autograph and stuff. Okay, thanks, Ric Flair. Woo. And I walked along and I met other people, but I didn't have the confidence again to ask them to sign my belt until I got to the end. Jeff Hardy, my childhood hero. Can you sign my belt? And he signed my belt.
You
So there
see
you go.
Wonder Woman 2 has a release date?
Yes, of December 13th, 2019. Is that correct? Fraser Campbell's birthday. Shout out to Fraser.
Fraser. Trailer came out, was it yesterday, the day before? It looks absolutely brilliant. Stranger Things 2.
Yes.
Looks really good.
Strange. I'd like to do
I've
that.
Yeah.
Not seen the
And
first
it's the
season.
guy. It's the
I'd like to do
guy.
an episode
I've
on
not
this.
seen it.
No,
You've
not
got to
seen
watch
it.
Stranger Things.
Watch it before the
Brilliant.
season comes out.
Because I didn't really want to watch it to get because I didn't want to give in to the hype. Everyone, oh, it's amazing. I was like, fuck you.
Me too.
But then I gave in and watched it and absolutely loved
The
it.
first few episodes I was like, really? Why is this?
We watched it quite early on.
Yeah, but it was still like after some of
Yeah.
the hype and it was like, oh, the best TV show ever. I was like,
I'm watching.
Although I don't like Winona Ryder.
And it's
I mean,
brilliant. I didn't like her in it.
I'm
but
currently watching.
all the kids were just fucking just.
She's just so like.
All
Yeah.
the kids were just incredible though.
I'm currently watching Legion, and I'm watching Bloodline.
Bloodline's brilliant. I've
Yeah.
watched all that.
The ones I'm
Guys,
watching.
I've seen one episode and it was a bit boring.
Yeah, I guess it has its moments. Really.
Yeah, of course. Every TV show does.
I tried to start watching that Ozark, Jason Bateman.
Uh-huh.
I've just watched the first. I think it was actually on the first episode. But I'm going to get right into it because it seems that it's going to be really good. And I do love Jason Bateman, and this is not like horrible bosses.
You're a Jason
This
Bateman
is, like,
fan. Yeah.
Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
Good.
I've not seen him in much. I've
But
only seen
I've seen him in his.
and the change up.
I've seen him in like Change Up and like fucking the Horrible Bosses 1 and 2 and shit, which is a bit like.
Yeah, they're good. Yeah.
But I still like him, and then like Paul. But
Alright.
this is like really serious, and he's like a family man, and he gets involved with the drug cartel, and he has to launder the money, or they're going to kill his family and shit. And it looks really good. The first episode was really good. Like from the
Trailer
first
looks really good.
the first minute, like it was like so serious. Like there was no easing into it, and it was really good.
Cool. Last question, and then we can wrap up. Dear the Good Bit, what's the first concert you ever went to? I've just seen Wet, Wet, Wet in Edinburgh with my aunt, which was my first concert. I had a great time and really want to see some more modern stuff soon. Lovely weather and a great show. Love the Good Bit, keep up the great work. P.S. I think Ewan has a great voice to listen to. Please do a misery corner on this episode. And that's from James in Glasgow.
You was too happy.
I'm so happy this time that there's just I can't do
There's
a
no misery in Ewan's corner.
Oh! Can we go back to Misery Corner?
Ewan's misery corner, take 2.
I've got a problem.
Play the music again.
Got a little bit of a problem with a bitch called Anna. Somebody said that it was that I had good stuff to say, which is fine, okay, but that I wasn't very easy to listen to, and well, I don't know how I feel about that. It saddened me. It saddened me. It ruined my night.
I mean, she didn't really say you in particular, but it was
Yeah,
just.
she
it was
did.
just-
She said
She did. You showed him the
you
text.
showed me the text and it said
Oh, yeah.
Ewan's hard to listen to, and she even tried to cover it up when I confronted her about it, and she said I didn't actually say you, and I was like, I've seen the texts. Okay, so well, maybe I'll try and have a more pleasing voice.
You actually sound the best out of the three of us on this microphone.
Well,
Yeah, I've got. Although I sound sexy in my own head, I'd match
No,
that.
it's just the way that you angled it. It's perfect angle.
well, Anna, who's easy to listen to now?
Right,
Okay, first concert.
Fall Out Boy.
Fall Out Boy.
so, see,
Good
I
one.
don't even know what it was. It was.
Good one.
I was probably 2011. I have no idea who
Music
it was.
band.
No, but it was. That's when it was. But I seen a lot of people that year, so
Mm-hmm.
I think when I went after must have been my first one, I just started going on because used to go gigs like all the time. So it's either the View Ed Sheeran or maybe Coldplay. I think.
Mine was Alter Bridge, 21st of October 2013. When was Fall Out Boy?
It was the 22nd of February. I was in
So 4 years ago.
fifth year,
4 years ago. So 2013.
something like that.
Yeah, okay.
And I've seen the Pretty Reckless as well. Then.
Very nice. I'm going to see Alter Bridge again, by the way.
My
in
pal
December.
got steaming and got chucked out before Fall Out Boy even came on.
Damn it.
Yes, we had to sit in the
Let's
little
think
medical
any-
tent thing with her and
Any
pretend
Fall Out
that
Boy
she was
jokes?
18.
Fall Out Boy jokes. You would have went, oh, that's fine. Thanks for the memories, doesn't matter. Ewan, first concert.
2009, when I was in primary 7.
Take that.
No, Crowded House.
Oh,
In
interesting.
fact,
I really like Crowded House.
I mean, I don't know. I've seen the Temptations quite a lot because my
Oh.
dad's seen them like he's like me with a view, but
Uh-huh.
with Temptations he's seen them like 20 odd times or something now probably.
Imagine your dad's like at the View.
I don't know if this
So
can
I
count
don't know.
as
I don't know when that was the first time I seen them. I seen them like 2 years ago, and I seen them in 2013. But I might have seen them like 2009 as well. Something like
I don't know if this
No, it
counts
wasn't
as
2010,
a
so.
concert, but I saw High School Musical live in 2008. Does that count as a concert?
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
go for that. Fuck it.
It was a show.
Here, High School Musical is on at Theatre Royal soon.
Yep. Let's go. Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Why have
yes.
you not cast me as
Why,
Zac Efron?
why not? Eh?
Why? Yeah. Why are we not in the best? That's what I was thinking.
What have we got right here? Troy, Gabriella, Zeke.
Ryan.
Creme brulee. I'd definitely be picking Colvin Blue. Chad.
Yeah.
Don't tell Leanne that.
Why?
Because Leanne wants to be Chad.
Well, can I be? I want to be Troy though, and then you're picking Troy.
Yeah, but look at me, I'm identical to Zac.
Lucy's Martha.
I'd be
Brody's Mrs. Darvis.
I'd be Ryan. I'd definitely be Ryan.
No, he's Ryan.
Oh, are you? Oh, I'm sorry.
Well-
Who can I be?
Well, I'm sorry, but he's got the moves
And he does have moves, yeah.
and the campness.
Yeah. I'll get the campness.
You could be Sharpay.
Yes!
Oh, yeah. No, you'd be Troy's dad.
Yeah, you can be my dad.
Have you got a picture? That's the guy that's going to work this out. Okay, so there we go. That's everything apart from War for the Planet of the Apes, which I forgot to mention earlier.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Ewan and I have seen War of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah.
Go on then.
What did you think?
I thought it was great. Yeah, we kind of talked about it on the train here, but I hadn't seen any other Planet of the Apes films other than the first one, like the original one in 1968 with Charlton Heston,
Yeah.
which I really, really like. And I knew
Not
that
Charlton.
Charlton Heston.
The Charleston.
Mason does.
Really shit costumes and shit in that one though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, but it's
that's a
68,
good
man.
movie,
It's
though.
so good. And then
It's the one. It's like they've got because it's got the famous bit
What's
at
the
the end
one?
when
Is
it's
Matt
the.
Damon not in one?
huh?
Is Matt Damon?
No, it's Mark Wahlberg. And
Mark
it's
Wahlberg.
That's the new one. That's 2001 or something. But the brand new series, the trilogy, is Rise, Dawn, and then War.
Yeah.
And I knew that War was out, so I was like, and you said to me, "Can we go see it?" And I was like, "Right, I'll watch the other two before." And so I watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes first, obviously, and it was fucking brilliant. I thought it was
Yeah.
incredible. One of my
Only thing
favourite
is-
films I've watched this year.
Only thing that let that down is thingy's Tom Felton's American accent is
Yeah, fair
one
enough.
of the worst attempts of an American
Yeah,
accent
fair enough.
I've
But
ever heard.
you know, he was.
But
a
as
bit-
a movie, it's Britain. James Franco and it's fucking. He's just.
Second one, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, was good. Gary Oldman never has a bad film, but
Yeah,
it was okay. I didn't love it as much, and I thought War was really, really good.
Yeah. Do you know who I really liked in War?
Who?
Steve Zahn.
Is that the old monkey?
Bad ape. But yeah. So basically, all the apes are, like all the main apes in the film. They've all been like they've all had stuff that's made them smart, like a toxin thing.
And
It's
they've been
made them
infected,
smarter.
like Walking Dead.
Yeah, but it's killed all the humans.
Yeah.
But now there's some left that have survived. But there's one ape who's not had any of the he's not had any of the stuff. He's just a chimpanzee from a zoo. Yeah, it's a siren outside. He's just a chimpanzee from a zoo, but he's like taught himself how to speak.
Okay.
So,
Yeah,
so he's
that's right.
not he's not as smart as the apes, but he is smart. He's
Yeah.
just taught himself how to speak in that.
Yeah.
And it's quite funny. There's like a bit when they're getting ready to go, like on this big like perilous journey, and he comes out with body armor on.
Yeah, that's right.
And he's just standing, goes, puts his stuff
Just
up.
like a wee old man. Is like, oh no! Oh.
Oh no!
Oh no! He was great. Yeah.
It's weird how like, and it's kind of heartbreaking like.
Because James Franco started all of this to cure his dad, which he did. In the
Yeah.
first
Who
one.
played John Lithgow? Really
He
good.
was very good as well.
Yeah. He's
and then
great.
so that happened, and now it's fucking extinction of human race, wars and shit, just because
Yeah.
he saved his dad.
Yeah.
Because Caesar just turned out to be a big fucking arsehole.
A bit of a
Why
diva.
he's not? Have you
Yeah.
seen Dawn though?
I think
Dando.
that was 2014.
Yeah.
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 Dawn, no, like the thing is the
That's
motion
when shit
capture
hits
as
the fan,
well.
isn't it?
Incredible. Yeah.
The motion captures.
Who's it that plays all the church? What's his name?
Andy Serkis.
Andy
Well,
Serkis.
He plays
Who
Caesar
also
in
plays
the-
leader Snape? Not Snape. Fucking Harry Potter. Force Awakens.
Snook.
Snook. No, it's not Snook.
He's
Yeah.
one of the most
Snoke.
physically,
Snoke.
like,
Yeah.
physically, he's one of the best.
He's in the new Black. He's in Black Panther as well.
Do you know who's amazing with the physical? He plays the dragon in Benedict Cumberbatch. When he plays the
Yeah.
dragon in Hobbit.
Yeah.
You seen the footage of that? Like
And he's like,
non CGI'd, and he's just got the fucking ping pong ball.
Did you
and
see?
he's running with
Did you
that.
see the video of Hugh Jackman doing the sound effects for running in
Yeah.
Logan? He's like, hurrah! He's just like in front of a microphone. Yeah, it's great.
That's
Yeah.
brilliant, aye.
But yeah,
He's just pissing his sweat, just
Yeah.
fucking.
one last thing I want to mention. I don't know if any of you care. Maybe Michelle does. Did you watch the finale of Love Island?
What do you take me for?
No, I just everyone I know watches this apart from me.
See, I didn't watch the full season, but I watched.
Well, we didn't watch the full season, but yeah, if you must know, we did watch it.
Did you watch the finale? What did you think?
I loved Camilla and Jamie.
What do
I
you
thought
take
they were
me for?
adorable.
I know, yeah, no, she's like,
I just thought maybe you would. I'm sorry.
I didn't.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I watched
Um,
the finale.
I've watched a couple of episodes.
All I
And-
know is I love Chris Kemp.
Thank
and
you.
I love he's
Oh.
a cunt.
You love
Who?
her? Oh, Olivia's a cunt. Yeah, she'll be fucking whore.
I like Kem. I think Kem's funny.
Ken and Chris.
I actually care about the baby. That's my Chris impression. Not you,
I
Chris.
sound nothing like that.
no.
You
See
just sit
the
down.
the other night I was out with my pals from school and we went to the shop to get fags and we were at this like old wee lane bit where we used to like stand and smoke when we were in school, like when we were hiding from the teachers and stuff.
Yeah.
And this guy walked past and I was like, "Yo mate, why take a picture of this?" And the guy was like, "Why are you being so weird about it?" I was like, "Who are you, mate? Can you just take a picture?" And he was like, "Yeah, man." And my pal was like, "So what have you been up to?" And he's like, "Just shagging, mate." And we were like, you are the worst type of person. He started walking away and my pal Todd is like,
Shout out to
it was
Todd.
off his face and he's just going, "Is that you, Kem? Kem, is that you? Kem from Love Island, is that you?" It's funny.
Yeah. But there you go, folks. I am absolutely busting for a pee, and I gotta get out of here. I'm going to go for a Nando's. And what are you guys doing tonight?
Drinking.
Having a party?
Drinking our socks off.
Yeah. Literally, we're going to be off, and I'll be off tomorrow, Tenerife. So speak to you all then.
Tenerife.
Yeah.
Five-a-reef.
Five-a-reef, because of the financial downgrade. Okay, yeah, so there you go, episode 21 of the Good Bit Podcast. Thank you for listening, thank you for downloading, and thank you for streaming. Please share this episode or the podcast with a friend. You can share it on Twitter, and you can follow on Twitter at the Good Bit Pod. And if you tell a friend that you enjoyed the show, they might listen, who knows. And you can listen to it in the car, in the bath, in bed, wherever you want. Coming up soon on the Good Bit Podcast, we also have a Harry Potter special coming up, another episode of the wrestling episode, and an episode in Tenerife with my little sister Rachel. And that's all the stuff that's going on in the Good Bit land. Thank you all for listening, and thank you three for joining me today in this lovely episode. Thank you for inviting me into your humble home. It's a beautiful home. And until next time, I'm Chris Moffat, that's Michelle Grant, that's Ewan Ferguson, that's Ross Martin. Until next time, this is the Good Bit Podcast. Recognise.
Sounds in my ear, and I don't know which ones to hear. Seven sounds in my ear, and I don't know which ones to feel, ones to feel, ones to feel. Words come from you, I don't know what to do, 'cause you can't hear these seven sounds in my ear. You know that I can listen.
Right, here we go.
Inu.
Okay, episode 21. Ready?
Yes.
Everybody ready?
On your back break.
You convince me.
Cue the intro music.
The left side. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. No. That's lovely. Hello, everybody. Right. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Action. Hello, everybody. Welcome to another edition of the now world famous, because it was talked about on Open FM. No.